Here's Linda sharing God's heart.
Hello, everybody. Today we are going to start reading and looking into Psalm 23. We had the wonderful, amazing introduction of God as our shepherd, looking at the Old and New Testament and Jesus as his example. And verse 1 of chapter 20 of Psalm 23 reads, "The Lord is my shepherd, I shall not want." Now, that word shepherd is also basically means and is translated as feeder. And everything that entails, being a sheep feeder, being a shepherd, has many aspects to it. The shepherd is the one who knows his sheep, he leads them, he guides them, he protects them, and he is the one who feeds them. Now, the feeding part is the thing that takes most of his day, in that he needs to get the sheep, once they've slept in the pen, he needs to open that door. He slept in the pen with them. He opens the door to the sheep, and he then leads them out. Now, sheep are led by voice and touch. So it is very important that they get to know the shepherd's voice. And he says that Jesus told us that he is the one, they know his voice, they hear his voice, he calls his own sheep by name, and he leads them out. That's how he leads them, by voice. And then sometimes he needs to just touch them on their side, to guide them and just get them going in the right direction as well. But it's mostly by voice, by him speaking to them. And he knows his sheep very, very well. Now, when he leads them out to feed them, he needs to know that they are happy, that they're content, that they are healthy, and that they are in a condition where they are going to be able to walk, get to the pasture that he has in mind, because he knows the area and he has scouted out and he's worked out which pasture he wants to lead his sheep to. Now, when he is being the feeder, he also needs to be the protector, because sheep are defenseless. They have nothing to defend themselves with. And when a predator comes along because they want to disrupt and scatter the flock and eat some of the sheep, the shepherd is the one who has to protect them. And he keeps them, he guards them, and then he's also their companion. He is the only one who spends time with them day and night, and they are the ones who spend time with him. So they are each other's companions, and that's why they know each other so well. So when Jesus said, "I am the good shepherd," I can just hear his heart saying to you and to me, "I am your good shepherd. I am the one who knows you well. I want to protect you. I want to be your companion. I want to feed you." And so David, when he wrote the psalm, he experienced all these things, that God had protected him, he'd fed him, he was his companion, and he knew David knew that God knew him, and that's why he was such a good shepherd. And then the verse 1 continues, after saying, "The Lord is my shepherd, I shall not want." Now, wanting means we lack, we are diminished, we're decreased, we have a need. And it actually means "I shall not want" means nothing lacking. So when we are shepherded, when we're fed, by God, we can be assured of contentment in every way because God made us, and He knows that we are a spirit, we have a soul, and we live in a body. So He wants to meet the need of my spirit, which is mostly connection with Him. He wants to meet the need of my soul, which is made up of my mind, my will, and my emotions. Emotions are very important to God. He is an emotional God. Not that His emotions go crazy like sometimes ours do, but He is an emotional God. And then He also wants to meet the needs of our bodies. And He knows that those are many faceted. In Philippians chapter 4, verse 19, Paul writes to the Philippian church and he says, "And my God shall supply all your need according to His riches in glory by Christ Jesus." So this good shepherd who Jesus said He is, and He is, I've experienced His shepherding, when He says, "I will supply all your need according to the riches that are in me," He means it. And today I would like to bless you with the ability to receive God's shepherding, to know that He is a good shepherd, that He can lead well. He has scouted out the area we are going in, and He knows where to go. So I bless you today with the ability to receive the Good Shepherd's feeding.